Hey, it's great to have you. And, of course, the topic du jour, and the listeners would beat me up if I didn't ask, and that is this impeachment inquiry. The effort put on by the U.S. House of Representatives. As far as the Senate's take on this, is there anything anywhere close to 67 senators who could push this thing forward if it even goes that far?
Now, what amazes me as a guy from the outside when I ran to kind of shake the system up a little bit, how often that dynamic is still in place here. And, from the time President Trump got elected, there was a litany of this kind of thing. Of course, it crescendoed into the idea of impeaching a president. All I can tell you is the things that have been accomplished since he's been there get no credit. And the reason is, when you look at the Democrats' platform in terms of what they're putting out there this year, Green New Deal, Medicare for all, free college tuition, forgive all college debt, and by the way, let's get rid of the Electoral College. It's embarrassing. None of it would work. I think that's why they've, not only disliked the fact that an outsider is now the president, but from day one, they've been trying to, get him in a way. And here, what amazed me is they do the official impeachment inquiry discussion even before the information comes out, based upon a hearsay whistleblower report that was a big nothing burger. No, there will not be votes in the Senate to do any of this. I would be surprised if it. First of all, I don't think it's going to make it out of the House either. They've been trying to build numbers there, but they've been rambunctious in the whole process. And I think here it just busts them for not having a platform that makes sense when one is working so well. The reason I ran would not have been to join a President Hillary Clinton. It was to join somebody here that was going to try to shake the system, reform it, do things differently.
Mm-hmm. One of the, and I'll credit this next question to our afternoon host, Pat Miller.
Yes.
Senator Braun, and if you didn't know, Pat is in D.C. You might bump into him at lunch today. He's there for the Fair Immigration yearly conference, and he asked me to ask you if you are holding out any hope that Congress will actually work with the president more in the coming year to achieve true immigration reform.
Well, not only that, but the USMCA, which has that agreement with Canada and Mexico, not really related to immigration, but of course we got our Mexican trading partner in Canada. That's being held up by Nancy Pelosi, by the way. And no, we will probably not get anywhere on immigration because the other side has dug in with a point of view of open borders. Almost every Democratic leader and rank and file is on record as recently as a year or two ago where border security was important. And the sad thing, all the problems associated with a porous border keep piling up. We need to solve that. We need a legal immigration process that gets back in motion. Arguably, there's room for more legal immigration. The Democrats have decided they're not interested in that. They're interested in open borders. That's why they begrudge the president every time to try to keep him from having the resources to put barriers in place where you need it, to where we do secure the border, then attend to all the problems associated without having a secure border.
All right. U.S. Senator Mike Braun. Senator, I wish we had more time to talk. I had about 5 more questions, but unfortunately, we are out of time.
We'll do it again soon.
All right. Thank you, and continued success with your work at the nation's capital.